Hi, I'm Dr. Yana Ott from Tolt Travel Therapy. I'm a physical therapist who's here to help you move better and feel stronger. Today we're talking about the mind-body connection, and I've got Kim here to help us demonstrate. Kim, tell us a little bit about what you're working on today.
I'm working on curls. This is an exercise that's been really difficult for me because I feel like, based on what I watch on the internet, I'm doing it right, but I've never felt like I'm actually working the muscle. I never have any muscle tiredness the next day, and I don't feel like my biceps are growing.
And that's a great point because to build muscle strength, we should feel fatigued by the end of our sets and also usually have some muscle tiredness later that day or the next day. That's a great indicator that we're building more muscle fibers and muscle strength. So before we even lift heavy weights, one thing that's really important is to solidify our mind-body connection. Not only do our muscles work in different ways to move weights, but our nervous system, our brain, attaches to those muscles and tells them to turn on. So for the curl, let's start with your elbow by your side and thinking about lifting the hand up towards your shoulder. Can you feel that working in your biceps here? A little bit. The key is that even without weight in your hand, you should feel like you can turn on this muscle. Now, another piece to this, Kim, because we're never just isolating one muscle, is that we want to have a stable base to work off of. And for your arm, that actually comes from your shoulder blades. The shoulder blade is the only attachment of your arm to the body. So in order to isolate that bicep and feel more strengthening, we want to make sure you're in a good position in your shoulder blades. So bring your shoulder blades together and slightly down. I like to have people think about sticking their shoulder blade in the back pocket of their pants. And this puts your shoulder in a better position to work. And now try that bicep curl again. How does that feel there? Yeah.
Feels harder.
Good.
In a good way.
Well, you're in a better posture position, so then you can better activate that biceps muscle. Good. So now let's add some weight to the equation. Go ahead and grab your weight and think about that shoulder blade in the back pocket position and curling up with the weight. Nice. Now we're still starting with fairly light weights initially. You never want to jump into the heaviest weight when you first start because you won't always know while you're exercising whether or not that's the right weight for you. But again, we pick a number of repetitions you'd like to do, usually somewhere between 10 and 15. And by the last 3 to 5 repetitions, it should feel really challenging to lift that weight. And that's how you know it's the right weight for you. Excellent. Yeah. So one other reason why maybe you're not feeling it as much in your biceps is that your body likes to use some momentum to make it easier. So let's return to the basic movement. You're going to use your core muscles to help stabilize your body so that you're not using a swing to move the weights. So think about drawing your belly button in towards your spine. This works the transverse abdominis muscle that goes around the front of the hips and all the way around to the back. This gives you stability in your core so then it's easier to move from both your arms and legs. So draw in with the belly, try not to use momentum, and don't forget to keep those shoulder blades back and down.
Wow, that is hard.
Harder just by using some cues for form, we can way better isolate the muscle. Thanks for joining us today. If you found these tips helpful, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and put some comments below on which exercises you're working on form for. See you in the next video.